Meantime, the money hundreds of thousands of Floridians are still waiting on includes the $600 weekly payments from the federal government.
Yeah, that's right. And that's money so many people who are out of work desperately need to try to rebound right now. Tonight, I-Team investigator Kylie McGivern uncovers why Florida has been slow to pay out that federal unemployment money.
I was working at an autism therapy center.
Taisha Harmon is among a record number of Floridians now out of work.
Then the clinic shut down because of the virus.
That was 2 months ago. The single mother of 2 young boys applied for unemployment to help feed her family.
I was told to reapply, and it's still sitting now. Right now it says it's pending under review.
Harmon caught in a patchwork of problems in a state system that is failing hundreds of thousands of unemployed Floridians.
There's nothing worse than like feeling like you're drowning, and there's people that could help the situation. Like there's a whole fund that could help that, but you have no access to it.
And those $600 weekly unemployment checks promised from the federal government?
I haven't seen not one of them.
The I-Team found Florida receiving millions of dollars in federal money as the state delayed payments to the unemployed. We obtained these accounting records for the state's unemployment fund, showing more than $29 million deposited from the federal government on April 1st. That money was meant to help Florida quickly set up its system to pay out those $600 federal weekly benefit checks. For weeks, you have been contacting us about delays in these payments. So we reached out to state unemployment officials, and so far, their answers have been vague and unclear. But now, the I-Team has discovered why it is taking so long for out-of-work Floridians to receive federal unemployment money. Weeks after the state shut down, as hundreds of thousands of desperate Floridians sought unemployment, the I-Team found that as of April 27th, Florida had withdrawn $80 million from a federal fund set up to pay the unemployed. Now, that may sound like a lot of money until we discovered the state waited to make much bigger withdrawals from that fund, pulling in $1 billion in just the past few weeks. This comes after the I-Team uncovered earlier this month Florida sitting on unemployment money and earning millions in interest.
They're making more money off of like our suffering because they're getting all this money back and none of us are seeing it.
As Harmon continues to wait for her unemployment checks to arrive, she says she worries about the mounting bills she has no means to pay.
It's a constant anxiety because you just don't know day by day how or what you're going to do.
We asked the state unemployment office why Florida did not withdraw those federal funds earlier. A spokesperson would not answer that question directly, but says the agency is doing everything it can to get payments out as quickly as possible. I'm I-Team investigator Kylie McGivern, taking action for you.
Kylie, thank you. So what's the holdup in paying out federal unemployment benefits? Here's the rebound rundown. As of April 27th, the state had only withdrawn $80 million from the federal fund set up to pay the unemployed. It's only in the last few weeks that Florida has withdrawn the $1 billion from that fund. We put a link to the story and other resources on abcactionnews.com. Just click on the Rebound Tampa Bay section.